Welcome back to another episode of the Culture Connectors. We're your hosts, Kayende,
Pablo,
and today we got three very, very special guests coming from the Just Jalen Network. Shout out Just Jalen. We got,
my boy.
Yes, sir. Salute. We got Zay in the white T-shirt. We got Mills wearing the black jumpsuit, and then we got Molly all the way on the far right. So, first question we got for you guys is, where are you guys from? I guess we'll start from left to right. Where are you guys from? All from New Rochelle, like Jalen too, or
New Rochelle,
New York?
I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Gotcha.
I was gonna clear that up early. I fuck with New Rochelle. I lived there for mad long, but
Okay.
like we all went to nursery high school type shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
You from New Rochelle too?
I'm from New Road too.
Yeah. The KSO beanies are fire too, by the way.
Nah, yeah. Shout out
go
Jalen.
get one.
Go
Home
get one
team.
for this.
Yes, sir. They're satin line too.
Yeah, you got the silk inside too and all that.
Yes.
And then where are you guys like ethnically? What are your backgrounds? American, Caribbean?
I'm American.
Okay.
I'm Haitian.
Yeah, I'm Haitian too.
That's his old too. I almost forgot.
Haitian
Oh.
represent. We're gonna have to put you on with Leo. Leo's he's a comedian we had on before. He's Haitian.
He's
So
Haitian.
shout out to the Haitians for sure.
So who are your favorite artists right now? Right now, like who you guys listen to when you're in the whip or by yourself doing chores? Like who are your top three right now?
Me personally, I really only listen to like my inner circle for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know, I just keep it to the home team. Like you
Right,
know.
right.
Hey, I could give you like five like that you should know like other than themselves. These two, my fault, Molly, with your mic. You could listen to my son, Kizo. Life of King. You could listen to Lex Live. Jonesy the G. Lex. I said Lex Live, right?
Yeah.
Rico. Finito Rico. Who else? I'm missing somebody? I'm missing one of the homies.
It's really the home team, like, you know?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
For the,
If I miss you and you see this, don't take it personal. If you take it personal, eat up.
And what do you guys do outside of music? Like, do you guys have regular jobs, or you guys just strictly music right now?
Strictly music for
Strictly music.
music,
That's
you
fire.
know?
That's fire. What are your plans after you guys blow up? You guys still making music? You guys want to act? You guys like what's
Nah,
the,
it's definitely bigger than music. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So much more we could do.
And you got to think like, just off of the strength of like just three of us right here. That's you looking at three families separately. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Automatically, got to put on.
And then what do you guys do for fun? Like what are your hobbies outside of just making music and stuff like that?
I feel like niggas still finding that out. For
Nah, yeah. I mean,
Playing ball, regular shit.
shit like that, yeah. Shit like that too, like regular shit that everybody do.
I be
playing
streaming
ball.
and shit though too. For me, the games and shit, I'm nice if any of y'all want to work, you know what I'm saying?
What are your top games right now?
Top games, COD. I be running into some hackers though, should be bullshit. But 2K, Madden, I'm official Madden. But you know, games.
Nah, I
You
get that
ain't-
voucher.
Okay, so a lot of sports games.
Hold on. You gotta shout out TBG.
Oh yeah, shout out my TBG. That's my gaming group too. Shout out everybody if they watching. For me,
Yeah, talk more about that. Like how did that get started? You know, what do you plan to do with that? And the naming especially, like where did the name come from?
free my man's Rick. He got locked up. You know what I'm saying? But he's the one who really inspired this shit for me. So when he got locked up, we was all also just like, our head was down type shit. You know what I'm saying? But we was all just like on some just. Everybody just talking about just, you know, keep our head up type shit, think positive and all that. So we just sat there, you know, thought of the name and shit. And then that's how it just came about. He even drew the logo for us. The logo we got right now, he was nice at drawing. So he drew it and all that for me, and that's how it came about.
Gotcha.
Even like the music, that's a vessel for that shit too. Like niggas go crazy and it's just like automatic.
Yeah, once that the first thing pops off, everything else around it is gonna. Yeah, I can see that definitely. What made you guys decide on drill as opposed to any other kind of rap? Is that just because of the environment, the network that you built, or like is that your favorite genre? Like, what made you decide on drill as opposed to anything else?
I would say the funniest thing is like we're not even really
Are you
drawers.
bigger than drill? Like,
It's bigger than that. I would say drill's like the least of our catalog too. Like I would say me personally, like we got mad other music that's
I feel like
not that like.
that's what niggas drop the most, but realistically, like everything that like nobody heard is way different. Like we could play you 10 songs back to back that don't sound nothing alike.
Right.
So it's like,
Got you.
but drill is the wave though.
Yeah,
Like,
that was
that's
the
what-
wave for a
that's
little
from-
bit.
That's what's going on.
And then what are your thoughts right now on the New York music scene, like in general? You know, how do you feel about New York music compared to, let's say, early 2000s, 90s, you know, how do you feel about New York music? Is it good? Is it bad? Is there room for improvement? Like, what's going on?
Nah, realistically, I feel like, I mean, compared to earlier, like, there's definitely a difference in quality. It's not better than earlier music, but it is a wave. Like,
Still
you know what I'm
strong.
saying? No, it's still strong. Like, it's a wave.
Salute to
And,
Cash
like,
Cobain.
and it's, yeah, feel me? It's always some new shit. Like, it's Cash and them niggas' time right now. Like, that whole Slizzy shit's fire. That's daytime. Like, New York always got a new wave, and it's always booming, too. Ice Spice, it's always booming every time.
In fact, I think it's still lit though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
all the drill shit still lit, but I feel like it's the way you do it. You know, it's
Of course.
the flow, the aggression, the authentic for me, all that. So it's definitely lit though.
Nah, hell yeah.
How often you guys record? Is it an everyday kind of thing? Or is like, do you guys need to take a break and get some inspiration or find different creative outlets?
I feel like it's a mixture too.
It's a mixture?
This is
Yeah,
amazing.
it's
Yeah.
definitely a mixture. We all don't live like too close to each other too, so you know we got to find that time, and we still finding like you know the niche to it. So
Yeah.
When we do hop in the studio, it's 10-hour sessions
Yeah,
at least.
Wow.
at
So
least
it's
10 hours.
It's not like tomorrow I back to like you do need that break. That's
Yeah.
all right, we cool. Just come back with some more.
I feel like most of the time we be writing anyway, unless we just. But when we do go to the studio with nothing and still leave with a few songs strong, like you know what I'm saying, like. But it depends. It's never the same. It's never the same thing. Like
That's a fact. And this crazy thing is like we still catching up on music too. Like everything we dropping old. It's
yeah.
like this is the shit we recorded 2 years ago. Like you know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So we still catching up with music. We trying to get out of that spot to where it's like we could drop all this new stuff that we recorded. And
Yeah. So what are your short term goals right now? Like what's the next thing as a group that you guys want to do?
Definitely collab tape.
Okay.
Like a tape where we
fine.
10 songs strong. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a fact.
and
hell yeah.
visuals.
Definitely the
content.
tape. Some
But it's-
freestyles and shit.
We definitely got 8-10 songs strong. That's
Already, yeah,
crack
fact.
though. Like that's really
That's a
fire.
fact.
That shit is like the amount of work and bread and everything you gotta put into those 10 songs. It's like now you gotta pick the single, the first 2-3 that you shooting the vid. Like it'd be complicated trying to figure out what we want to do on which one, because it's like we got so many ways to go and ways we think like songs that could just go. But to put it on 8-10, like we just gotta make it like make sense type shit. That's why you haven't heard it yet. It would have been out because like he said, we got songs that's 2 years old. Like all of us individually as a group, mad songs, bro.
Got you. And when you guys are making music in the studio, do you guys have like a sanctioned engineer, or is like you go to the studio and whoever's mixing that day is your engineer for that day?
First off, R.I.P. Goldie.
Yeah,
man.
R.P. Goldie,
Oh my
man,
God.
the funny shit.
But I mean, we figuring trying to find a comfortable niche now.
Like Goldie was our engineer. Like that's what all those 10-hour sessions we was putting in, all that work we was putting in, that was our man right there. Like you
Really?
know what I'm saying? So
sure.
yeah, he passed away and shit.
Rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
him.
Rest in peace for sure.
For sure. R.I.P. Goldie.
That's a fact. And I
So-
feel like my fault, not to cut you
No,
off,
no,
but I feel like when you have the same engineer, like he know you, like he know your
You build a
like,
Brother,
chemistry.
gangster. Like that's literally my brother for
Fact.
sure. Like
So it's like it's hard to get in the stew with a new person. He just mixing shit just cause you know what I'm saying.
Nah, yeah.
He's not gonna tell you like, nah, I don't really like this, or I don't. You know what I'm saying? That should be whack.
yeah,
sometimes.
my son was gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
fact.
nah, I'm an artist too. So when I'm mixing for other people, that's it's the hardest part. But once you get past that threshold where it's like, okay, I like this guy's music.
Yeah.
I can get to a point where I can tell this person like, yo, maybe this should sound like that.
Yeah.
Most engineers, the reason why I became an engineer, yeah, exactly. The reason why I became an engineer myself was because I get into a studio. Respect to all the engineers out there, but I walk into a studio and like, if someone thinks your stuff is dirt, they're not gonna mix it to the best.
Yeah, I was dead about to ask you that. Like, I was dead about to ask you, like, keep it 100. Niggas come with dirt music and you don't be wanting to mix it for. I know, like, I know for a fact.
No, but at the same time, like, I'm not the kind of person where I'm gonna sit there, like, even if it's dirt, I'm gonna make it the best dirt it could possibly be. And I'm not gonna sit because, like, at the end of the day, you can't count anybody out. You
Yeah,
know
that's
what
a
I'm
fact.
saying?
You can never count nobody out.
Because like the people who, man, I'm about to share. Nah, I don't want to share this story.
Fuck it.
Nah, you might as well.
You don't gotta put an address on it. Just tell the story. Like,
So there, when I was working at this one studio, right, there was an artist that in the drill
I
scene.
know you watching this.
There was an artist in the drill scene that the owner of the studio said he wasn't bad, but it's just like he didn't like his vibe. Like a year later, that artist was out of here.
Word.
We could probably talk about it after, but nah, it was like, but you can't count anybody out. Even if like you think the music is bad or their persona would be a little bit off, like there's probably something else that's in there that makes them want to be like standoffish or not put their best foot forward, you know?
I was about to say, like, you know how some sessions an engineer would just be hoodie on, niggas on the computer, like, and it's like nothing. He never says a word. Like that has happened to us before.
Yeah.
So somebody like Goldie, that's like, nah, yo, Mills, do this, like, yo, hop in. Like that helps.
Yeah.
That definitely make the music better.
Makes a big difference. Like,
And my son had the best prices. And my son was really putting that work in, gangster, bro.
Yeah, that's a
like,
fact.
my son was literally sleeping in his studio
Yeah.
for days, weeks straight, bro. I mean, RP my son again.
How do you guys feel about the current climate of music where it's like you got to drop singles and drop content behind it and then push that content or push that one song? Like, would you guys consider yourself singles artists, or would you want to get back to that full album length and full album run and push that?
I feel like I don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like the music just speaks for itself.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, sometimes you got to adapt with your environment. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
think so,
So it's just like, if that's what you got to do to make your shit be heard, then you just got to do that. I mean, sometimes a song may carry itself, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, like, you got to do what's necessary.
Gosh.
And then what's your biggest marketing tool? Like, how do you get your music out? How do you let people know? Mostly just like social media, or what else?
Yeah. I feel like niggas are still trying to figure out a new way to like be different, but social media for sure.
Yeah, that's the obvious
You got to
one,
get the videos, you got to pay promotion. You know, people making dances to your shit. Even if you got to pay them, it's only going to benefit you at the end of the day.
Like, and it's crazy because our best numbers are organic, like no promotions, like for the most part. No,
That's how it is sometimes,
promos, like
even
that
with
shit.
our
Like,
stuff.
our biggest numbers are all
our
organic.
song, Break from Philly, like we knew in the studio, like
Oh yeah.
niggas literally, it was one of the funnest, and that was what Goldie, like, we
Gangsta.
knew, that was a fun session. Like, when we knew that's like, all right, nah, that shit is out of here.
Gangsta.
And
Before we even recorded, he said, yo, bro, this shit's going to do numbers. Like, we went to the
at like
stew.
400,000 on SoundCloud right now.
Oh wow!
Hell yeah.
That's,
Congrats, not for us.
Appreciate you.
That's amazing.
appreciate you.
Yeah, that shit was like,
Who would you say is your target demographic for your music? You make music for the ladies. You know, you said you're not just drill rappers, right? So who would you say you're like? If you go on SoundCloud or if you go on Spotify, your analytics, your demographic. Who is your demographic right now?
shit.
Probably 18 and 24.
He's in 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely the ladies, too, though. Shout out
No,
to the
yeah,
ladies.
we got so much songs for women, so they might really be our biggest demographic for a bunch. I mean, it's probably split in half for because niggas got, like I said, we got everything.
Literally. And we got little kids bumping our shit sometimes. Word for word, though. Like,
Nice. So, and how long have you individually been making music, and then how long have you been making music as a group?
I started like 2017.
Okay. So yeah, you've been here in the game for a while.
yeah, you been there for a minute. I think I came with, it's like 2020,
Something
2019.
like that. I started like the end of 2018, 2019 type shit.
Yeah, they was
But-
rap. My fault. Not
Now you 30, but
Right.
I mean, me and like I started off as A, so like 2018 and 2019 is when I started. I started off with collab, so
Yeah.
type shit.
I came in this late, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas
I was in the
Molly on.
school. I was the late, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I seen them in the
But I mean, you mentioned 2020, so I mean, you had ample time to just
Yeah,
really
yeah,
just
facts.
get.
And he
your
was
reps
still
in.
around. Like, he was still
I
around.
was always around though.
Like, I was
you
the
know?
homie. Like,
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I seen them. They was nice. You know, I just came along,
yeah, no, that's dope.
got with it.
What are some of your biggest accomplishments or memorable moments as a group recently? Like I know you just mentioned Brick from Philly got 400K. What aside from that, what else has been popping off for you guys?
Shit.
you sure I want? All right, I'm gonna go first. We fake had a little like, we wasn't signed or didn't sign nothing to them, but we fake had a little encounter with a label.
First meeting.
You know what I'm saying?
that's
Like,
fire.
You know what I'm saying? But
That gave us hope. It gave us hope. Like,
Yeah,
and that's what
the right
he was
thing.
telling us more like, just it's a point to show y'all like what y'all are doing. Got y'all here.
and this all for like not knowing exactly what like comes with like the game itself. He fake talked to us about like shit that we weren't doing that we could now know to do going forward with having a song that did that much numbers that fast. So now we get another one. We know how to go about that the right way, and shit's gonna be really different.
Would you want to sign to a label, or would you want to stay independent?
I feel like it gotta make sense.
Yeah, I feel like it all got to make sense
Facts.
too. I feel like you never know what's gonna be going on during that time anyway. So, for me, if it makes sense at that time, then so be it.
And it's a certain part of like how you said, being able to promote yourself and that machine behind you, like regardless of how we, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
we already know how it goes. Like, so
Only thing is I just feel like they all try to talk in a way, like make you feel comfortable. It'd be bullshit going on for.
Yeah.
So it's like it really
You only
has
get
to,
20% of the revenue.
You know what I'm
type.
saying? It gotta make sense. Always, or it's never gonna happen.
Like-
Not never, but my fault. Let me not say that. But feel me, like not with that specific person that's trying to fuck niggas over.
Yeah, and I think with the way the industry's going now, there's a lot more autonomy and ownership over your own stuff that people are kind of promoting. So I think at the rate you guys are going, when you get to that level, it won't really be a question. It's either the label plays your game or you just do your own thing because you have enough leverage and, you know, fans and stuff to kind of do your own
I
thing.
feel like the leverage is the biggest shit you could have. Like, you know, definitely.
I guess what does KSO mean to you guys? I know it's king side only, right? King side only.
That's really, I'm not gonna keep it 100 with you. That's really Jalen's. That's his.
Oh,
brand,
okay.
you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you just okay.
We just, you know, that's our man's though.
homie.
So
Gotcha,
we
gotcha.
put it on for him
Okay,
too. Like, I mean,
okay,
shout out.
okay.
But he's definitely one thing he's doing is putting shit like more shit in motion for us. Like
Salute to Just
he's
Jalen.
definitely,
Yeah.
boy.
you know what I'm saying, he's definitely holding it down and putting niggas in rooms that we haven't been in, shit like that. Like that's for me. So and he's in that position to do that. So we definitely appreciate, bro. For
Salute to
everything. You know what I'm
KSO.
saying?
Shoot to them. But our shit,
That's an extension of us though. Gangsta.
Got it.
our
Say it
shit
like
is,
that.
Gotcha.
is Rich Frisk though. You know what I'm saying? So
Say it again.
Rich Frisk.
Gosh, you got rich. That's
Yeah.
fire. That's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? Who shoots your videos? Actually, I saw a couple of your videos when I was preparing some questions for you guys. Who shoots your videos?
That shit funny. Shout out Monster though, you know.
Don't do that. See, you wasn't like copy no.
Nah, shout out to Monster.
Nah, shout out to Monster. I don't mean it like that, but
Shout out Monster.
Niggas can't just laugh.
We got mad different videos with other people though. So
We just did a rooftop freestyle with Sis what's his name? JP.
Sis, JPEG or some shit like that.
Yeah, he does like the rooftop freestyles.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it was
Like with the hanging mics and shit.
Right.
yeah. We just dropped the KJ Shot It too. I don't know if y'all know who that is.
No.
He does like the Who Run It NYC shit. I don't know if
Okay, yeah, I've
I
heard
shot
of
with
it.
seen that?
KJ.
So yeah, we dropped on that not too long ago.
We shot with one mic. We shot with a few niggas. But we shot with Weirdo or no?
Nah, I forgot the other niggas. My fault for forgetting you, bro.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Monster shot one of my favorite ones though.
Well,
Gangsta.
Would you guys ever think about like? Oh, sorry, Kusha, go ahead.
Nah, you sturdy.
Would you guys ever think about like mixing your own stuff, or like getting to a point like where you don't even need to go outside the network to do your own thing, or
Now you know what's crazy? I used to have a stool in my basement.
what happened
Like,
to it?
2019. That's when Molly first started
Nah,
pulling
that's
up.
when I first started making
Like,
music.
and I was doing my own little shit, but like we like perfectionists. Like niggas need to hear that shit. At least where we at now.
But my son put a tape out.
He literally
off of
dropped the
that.
Yeah, I did. I
Literally.
did the tape out, but it's like where we at now. It's like we need to be able to just, all right, yo, do this for us real quick, and then, you know what I'm saying, just time wise, and just, all right,
That's
get that
fine.
out.
Yeah.
That is something I want to learn how to do on my own time though, because that shit cuts out a lot of the middleman shit.
When you were mixing your own stuff in the home studio, what program were you using?
Logic.
Logic. Fire. I'm in Logic right now too.
Facts.
Yeah,
Like, and literally, my son right here, like we just was watching shit on YouTube. Like it took us like 2-3 days to set it up. Copped the little mic. Copped and so I'm saying
That's
I
how it
had
starts, bro.
niggas pulling up every day, bro.
Yeah.
9 a.m. I was downstairs, like
I got the home stew right now. It's not my home, but like my man, shout out Lil. He in the crib right now. He always, I go to the stew, pull up, you know, just cook up. I feel like it's better like that too. I don't got to worry about
nah,
time.
that's a fact. I'll give you that. Like, that's a whole different, like being able to just on your own, like, and it's like that's a whole different vibe.
Hell yeah.
I heard Band Lab is fire though.
Nah,
Like,
Band Lab
I
is
heard a
fire.
few songs off of Band Lab that's like the quality is actually not bad, but it's I don't know. I always feel like it sound a little bit better in the actual studio.
Yeah, well, I think Lil Tyler, he recorded his breakout single on Bandlab. Yeah,
Lil Tyler?
Yeah.
Someone from Florida, right?
Yeah.
that's
Some of my mans be doing that shit too. It sound good. I just ain't never used it yet. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean, also too, there's also the option to you to record it in whatever program you have, and then just take that file to the studio and get that mixed too.
Fact.
Yeah, because that could save some time too. Yeah.
And then have you guys done any like live performances yet, or is everything is just
on stage?
releases? Yeah.
I just did one yesterday.
Okay. How was that?
It was alright. Like I'm not gonna go into too much detail because it wasn't as planned, but it was alright. It was fire. I did it at UA.
Did you say you were nervous? Like,
Nah, I don't like. I'm not gonna lie. I get nervous a little bit, but like if I start drinking and some shit, I'm gonna be sturdy. Like, to be honest.
Salute the high tolerance.
Shout out to High Tolerance Fruities for sure.
They had a showcase. What was that last one?
It's today. It's today.
Like you talking about the last one we was at.
Oh, that we performed at. I don't even remember.
It was in Amsterdam, New York, though, and they had us pull up. And Jim Jones was there.
Fire.
For me, so salute the high tolerance.
We had a few
AP.
performances actually though. Yeah, that shit was lit.
Got you. You have any shout outs you want to give right now?
Any more? Because you guys shout out, like, you guys show love for sure. So any more shout outs, parents, other supporters, girlfriends, whatever.
Shout out y'all for having us up here too.
No, of course, yeah.
For sure.
Thanks for being here.
That's a fact.
Most importantly, just Jalen.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out Jalen for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. Shout out Jalen.
Pure soul.
Shout out Never Replicated. That's the gear I got on right now. I can follow them on the gram.
Shout out you guys. Where can we find you? Plug it.
Yeah, actually, plug yourselves too.
Yeah.
You can start
I
off.
could go.
You can start.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, my Instagram is z.finess3_ Z Finesse on Instagram. All platforms, really.
OG Mills on all platforms. OG.Mills on the gram. It's OG Mills on every platform that you could think of. It's OG Mills.
Yeah, my Instagram, Molly got him 2 Y's on everything. Apple Music, Spotify.
Spell it out. Make sure.
MALLYY, got him, GOTEM.
Got you. Yeah, thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it.
I appreciate
This has been another episode of the Culture Connectors. Always remember to give us a 5-star rating on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to this podcast. And thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, we'll catch you next week.
Peace.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Solid.
Yes, thank you guys.
Yeah, no, appreciate it.
For sure.
Definitely.